Does your website need more traffic? Well, visit overflowcafe.com today. They make websites popular, and over 41,000 people use their service to gain more customers. They are winning our business. What about you? Visit overflowcafe.com today.
Welcome to Rockefeller's Barbershop. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will be blessed and be glad in Him. Today I want to introduce myself. My name is Rico Rodriguez at Rockefeller's Barbershop here in San Antonio, Texas, 1733 Babcock Road. My phone number is 210-782-5188. Come out and get your haircut here at Rockefeller's Barbershop. You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartRadio.
You are listening to I Am Refocused Podcast Special Edition with your host, Shemaiah Reed. This podcast is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. Now, let's tune into today's podcast.
This is I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartRadio in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest, the Kingdom Experience. I'm with my boy Dre Coop.
Man, what's up? It's your boy Dre Coop, and I'm sitting here with none other than that worldwide famous fire spitter, Surve. Y'all like how I did that?
Finish it.
I got Surve on the mic. What's up, Surve?
Man, I'm just blessed to be here, man. My first time South by Southwest. Crazy as I always wanted to come when I was a kid, and to be invited to come out and perform, you know, it's a blessing, man. I thank God for it, man. Just being a real G from the streets and from the streets to the church, and you know, building these young boys up, man. I love it, man.
Man, hold on. You just hit on something real quick. When they called you up and said this South by Southwest, we want you to come on out. What was your response for real?
Man, my response was ready. I'm like, man, I just, cause I had just chopped it up with somebody, and they were telling me, they were like, man, you ain't never been, and I was like, well, somebody was hating on it. They were telling me that, you know, wasn't no sense of going, and, you know, it ain't this, it ain't that, but they were just feeling in their feelings because they wasn't invited. So, you know, so they ain't want me to come.
They're not here though, right?
They ain't come. They say on the show. Yeah, so you feel me, you know, but they back home, you know, I guess in their feelings or whatever. But I love it, man. My first time being, I love connecting, you know, being from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, to be able to come around and go out and go wherever, you know, I love it, man, when God keep us on the move.
Man, look, you come on up out of the booth, and they be like, come on, baby.
Yeah.
You go get that, baby.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. But listen, man, you got a track, you got a project out. What's the name of the project?
Man, the album that we got out now is called 300 Truth, man. We working on that Straight Jacket. Straight Jacket dropped this year, man. But 300 Truth was out now, man. It's probably one of my realest albums that I dropped coming from the industry. You know what I'm saying? Being once I switched over. But you got some highs on there. Found My Way, Credit, a lot of bangers on there.
Yeah. Tell us the backstory of that.
That 300 Truth, man. With 300 Truth, man, when the album came about, man, it was just, you know, it's all about, you know, 300 being real. You know, God chose an army, you know what I'm saying? And it was 30,000 men at first, you feel me? And God had to break it all the way down to 300 men, you know what I'm saying? He could have conquered everybody with 30,000. Yeah. But he wanted to show his power. So he chose 300 men, and 300 men went around and conquered everything. So when I dropped the album 300 Truth, you know what I'm saying, it's just being where I'm from, coming from the streets, being in this war. It's a spiritual war I chill. Being that I come from the street war, now I'm in this spiritual war, and I'm fighting these demons, and it's way worse than fighting, you know what I'm saying? Now you know that it wasn't that dude, it was that spirit inside of him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now I can look at things different, you feel me, when it comes to different situations, and I can, you know, I use that word, I use God, you know, and everything that he put me through, my testimony, to be able to make this walk, you know, the way he wanted.
Man, listen, come coming up out the streets. First of all, in the streets, what city are you from?
I'm from Hamtown, man. Everybody know, Hamtown. 985 is tatted on my arms.
Yeah.
South 55, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that's between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. But, Hammond is where all the NFL players came from, you know what I'm saying? From Louisiana. We birthed most of all the NBA ballers, all the NFL ballers, you know what I'm saying? We did a lot.
Yeah.
Coming out of Hamtown. Small town, man. Small town.
Big people. Yeah. Listen, was it hard on your transition coming from the streets? Was it hard doing that transition?
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I was on tour right after my Sony deal, and I had just did the Sony deal with Die Young and record label out of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And I had just did the song Die Young, and my transformation from the industry to hip hop. And I was on tour in Alabama. This was a 2-week tour. I was gone, shows back to back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out there, bro. It's women around, it's drugs around, money around. I ain't never had to spend nothing on nothing. I ain't have to buy no drugs. I ain't never had to do nothing. It was always there.
Yeah. And
I was just like, man, it's just it's not giving me no feeling. It's not really doing nothing for me. I'm just chasing all this here, and it's like Satan had me so good where it was free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even have to ask for it.
Wow.
It was there when I wanted it. When I come to the studio, they got 100 blunts lined up for me because they know I'm finna go in there and do 30 songs. They want me to sit in there, you know what I'm saying? It was that easy. And I was sitting in my homeboy mansion. I promise you, I was sitting in the mansion, bro. High rooms, hidden compartments all in the walls. He hitting buttons. He got choppers coming out. I'm like, oh my God, this is just too much. And he asked me, he say, bro, what is this God that you always talking about? He say, man, I know we from the streets. He say, but I ain't never been to church. I don't know nothing about church. I don't know nothing about that. But every time you speak about it, you know what I'm saying, it does something to me, and you be serious about it. Like, to come from the streets and still talk about God. And still, because I grew up in church, you feel me? Even though I had a hard life, and my life went to the street side, I knew who God was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he kept asking me that. And when he asked me that, it hit me in my head. I was like, bro, it's a wrap for me, man. I was on my last week of the tour, and I was just like, man, you know what, man? I ain't even want to rap no more. I told him I wasn't rapping no more. I wasn't doing nothing. I just wanted to get focused on God, my family, my wife and kids. That's what I wanted to do. So I was just like, man, bump music, all that. I don't want to do nothing. And man, God wouldn't let it happen. I was on the stage probably the next month rapping for him. You know?
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you're not on. No, go ahead, man.
I'll just jump in there real quick. We got people listening all over the world, man, 10, 11 different countries. Say there's someone out there who's on the fence.
Yeah.
What would you tell that person right now?
Who's on the fence, man? I would tell you, man, to put your life, put your eyes on the King. And even though when I say put your eyes on the King, you know it'd be hard. But you gotta look at me, man. I was a homeless kid, man. I grew up homeless. No shoes, no clothes. I didn't have moms and pops to look for. I didn't have people to go to. I didn't have family members. And I never knew, but I always kept my eyes on King. I kept my eyes, I kept my mind, I kept reading that Bible. I kept studying just to learn because, you know what I'm saying, people feel like, you know, oh man, these churchy folks, you know, they don't care about us and they don't know. But, you know, it's people out there that feel you and they want to talk to you. They want to be able to help to you. You got to reach out to somebody that can help you, man, and reach out to the King. Like I say, I come from a homeless kid. Today, I'm the owner of the first Christian sneaker. I dropped the first Jesus sneakers right here, you know what I'm saying? And I come from a homeless kid who couldn't afford shoes. And now I'm donating them to kids who can't afford it. So, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your eyes on the prize, man. No matter what, you're going to go through it. Every leader that stood for God had to go through the storm. They had to go to prison. They had to go through all these things. Yeah. It took 50, 60, 70 years for many of them to even get to their peak or that point that God wanted them to be. So, you got to keep pushing.
And look, when you were in those streets and you studying and you read, that had to be like some difficult stuff, man. How did you persevere? I mean, just quickly.
Man, I had lot of homeboys that went against me. A lot of the streets, man. A lot of people know who know me, who know Surve. You know what I'm saying? They know I was gunned down by the rap group that I was running with when I made my transition to the gospel. So me, you know, being in that word, reading and studying and being around the drugs and you know, being still in hip hop and trying to focus on Christ and get my life to a better place, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was a test. It was a fight. It was one of the hardest fights I've probably been through, you know what I'm saying? And then I almost lost my life, you know what I'm saying, for choosing Christ over the streets.
Man. Well, listen, before I let you go, you got some fire t-shirts and shoes over there, man. Where it come from? Where does it come from? Where can it go?
Man, well, you know, the Yah Kiks, man, we dropped the Jesus sneakers last year and did a deal working with Converse and Nike, you know what I'm saying, chopping up with them, and the executives gave me a move that I needed to make, you know what I'm saying, and it ended up coming out good, man. God just made a way. For me, it's impossible, but with God, you know, it's possible, and He made it happen. You know what they can find it.
Tell them where they can find it on the.
They get the clothes, the sneakers at yod-heh.com, man. That's YAHKIKS, yod-heh.com, real simple. And it's going to the youth. It's going back to the community. You know what I'm saying? It's not making me rich. I always been the type of dude that like to be fly. So don't think what I got on is what you paid for. You know what I'm saying? It's going straight to the youth. It's taking care of the youth, and we building communities with it, man.
What's up? Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out.
I want to give a shout out, man, you know what I'm saying, to everybody that's listening, to all my believers, you know what I'm saying, to my non-believers who trying to understand, you know what I'm saying, man, just open your mind a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, to my people who, you know what I'm saying, feel a little conceited in the spirit and you're a little bit too religious, calm down and be humble, and more people will come to Christ. I just want to give a shout out to everybody, let everybody know that you can't do it without me, I can't do it without you, and can't none of us do it without God. So for everybody who thinking they doing it by themselves, please sit down. Sir.
That was a drop mic moment.
Right. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, give a shout out to his baby too. So it's shouted.
Shout out to the wife and the kid. You know that.
Real quick though, before you go, I gotta tell you that my boy, my people, my family, my brother is from over in New Orleans. They over in San Antonio now, but every time you talk, I'm just gonna, there go Tony.
Yeah.
That's that boot, baby. That's that boot. Coming straight out the blue. We just had Surve on the mic. We want to thank y'all for listening in. The boy Shemaiah, this is your boy Dre Coop. Listen,
This is I Am Refocused Podcast on iHeartRadio. You guys do not go away. We got more artists coming right here in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest at the Kingdom Experience. Stay tuned.
y'all.